Hello, everyone, and how are you all doing now? I hope you're all doing well. So every once in a while, I have the chance to make a complete fool of myself, or even to laugh at something on the internet. Something happened today that I have to talk about. You see, I am a huge fan of Jamie French, and she recently did a 1,000-pound sister shocked me video in which I absolutely love. And maybe you're not aware, but I am also a huge fan of Michelle McDaniel, who is also known on here as My Thoughts Will Probably Offend You. And she is someone that speaks out about body positivity and the fat activist and all of that stuff quite often. But then she also reacts to 1,000-pound sisters. And well, just recently, I had made a comment underneath one of Jamie's videos. And I was pretty nervous to make it, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a comment under this creator's video because I love her. So I made it, and all hell broke loose, of course. So without further ado, I'm just going to roll my intro, and then we're going to read through these comments because, boy, this is a hoot. So I said, love this, as in I love Jamie's video about 1,000-pound sisters. That's a comment this is under. That's a video that this comment's under. And I said, I adore Michelle. She's one of the best creators on the platform, in my honest opinion, and does a fabulous job covering these two and problems with the fat acceptance movement. Problems with the fat acceptance movement. Would love to hear your take on that too one day, by the way, and tons of TLC shows. So this video made me so happy. Please talk about the Slayton sisters more, because personally, I would love to see Jamie French talk about more TLC shows. It's so funny. I adore her. And then imagine if she had Tammy talking to Tammy. I mean, come on now. So I got some really great comments. This person says, yep, Team Michelle here. It would be fair to mention that she calls out the producers several times on not providing nearly enough mental support, and it's borderline criminal. And then I said, agreed. We do need to shed more light on that. Great comment. Wow, can't believe I didn't bring that up. That's a very good point. Someone else said, yes, I love her. She only gets hard on Amy when she's being a biatch to everyone. When she comments on her weight, she's just stating facts on the changes up or down. So this person came and wrote a comment, and they actually ended up deleting it, but
the internet is forever.
It's right here, and it says, fat acceptance movement? Tell that to Jennifer Gwynn Armstrong. Obesity killed her. You people are sick. So I was like, people who are against the fat acceptance movement are sick? Okay, how about those who are illiterate? And then there was another comment that they deleted. Where they said, Queen of Spade, yes, you're a sick person. Destructive, deadly behavior should never be encouraged. And I'm like, wait, the people that are speaking out against the problems with the fat acceptance movement, they're the ones that are doing destructive behavior? They must be misinterpreting what I mean. So I said, okay, reread what I wrote and stop attacking people who are critical of fat acceptance while reading about how fat acceptance is destructive and deadly. Then go get some help. And they said, it absolutely is destructive and deadly. You're only fooling yourself. And I'm like, what? Problems with the fat acceptance movement. I said we were critical of fat acceptance. I literally talked about how Michelle here has called out the fat acceptance movement. Fat activists are dying. I mean, I don't know how else I could say that I am against the fat acceptance movement. And then they said, you seem hostile and angry, also very bigoted towards science. And of course, that made me laugh. And I said, fooling myself how? This back and forth has been hilarious. Because I find it funny that I came in here to be all like, I love Michelle McDaniel, and she calls out the fat acceptance movement, which I would also like to see you call out one day, Jamie, because I think you probably are against a lot of their their behaviors as well. And it would be really cool also if Michelle and Jamie did a video together. I'm just saying, I'm just coming up with ideas, okay? For all of us people that like both of them, and that would be fabulous. Just like how we want to see Tammy and Tammy Slayton in a video together. We do. We want to see it. So I just find it funny that I came here to say, we're critical of that movement, and this person seems to think that we're bigoted towards science, and we are all for the movement. Again, if you knew who I was and you knew my channel, you would definitely know that I'm not bigoted towards science. Especially since I just did a stream all about pseudoscience versus science. It's something I talk about a lot. I said, fooling myself how this back and forth has been hilarious because, again, it's fucking funny. I can't. When they said, you are on a video about two morbid obese sisters. Thanks, I know where I am. Do you know where you are? Both of whom have major health problems in their early 30s. I am very much aware of that. Tammy has been on life support 3 times directly as a result of her obesity, which is why she's on a show called 1,000 Pound Sisters that's supposed to help her lose weight. I'm just pointing that out. Yet, here you are talking about haze and fat acceptance. Okay, you don't think rational. It's 100% emotional base. I mean, I emotionally hate the fat acceptance movement, and I hate the fact that people are told that they could be obese and that it's still healthy for them when it very much isn't, which is what I came here to say. But I guess that is not thinking rational and is 100% emotional based. The problem, though, is that science is also against the fat acceptance movement. Just saying. So I'm not really sure what this commenter wanted from me. It seems like they're just a little bit confused. They're kind of making me just go because I don't know what else to say. I have put out there that I am against the fat acceptance movement, and I really, really do appreciate people my thoughts will probably offend you for calling them out, and that I absolutely want to hear what Jamie French has to say about it because I think it would be interesting. But apparently that is me just doing everything emotionally based, which again, I find is very, very weird. So all I am going to say is this is a great video that Jamie French did on the 1,000 Pound Sisters and TLC. I highly recommend viewing it. And if you watch, you can go and check out my comments down underneath it. And then you can let the person know that we are against pseudoscience here.
Pseudoscience is dangerous.
And that we are also against the fat acceptance movement, and that this person just makes me want to close my computer for the rest of the day. So I might now have to do that until I stream later. So thank you so much for coming here and listening to this. I just thought it was funny because I think it's hilarious when people in comment sections don't understand what's going on. Like, sir, do you know where you are? You're arguing someone about fat acceptance that is equally against it. So just think about that. The next time you go to come at someone in a comment section, make sure you figure out what it is that they mean and what they're talking about, and maybe just read through the conversation again if they tell you to.
But the internet is forever.
And I guess that is my advice to you for the day in terms of etiquette on YouTube. Mwah! Thank you for listening. Again, I love Jamie and I love Michelle, and I honestly want to see them work together. So if you want to see that, then share this video. Maybe they'll see it and then they'll be like, yeah, we'll do a collab on that, the fat acceptance movement. Yeah, so share this around and have a fabulous day. Bye! And remember, the fucking fat acceptance movement sucks, man. Maybe we'll have to get into that more on this channel soon.
Pseudoscience is dangerous.
But the internet is forever.
I literally did a stream right after that argument about how I like science and how we could better stop pseudoscience. But you know, whatever. Just yell at me in comment sections.
Pseudoscience is dangerous.
But the internet is forever.